Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see the rookie burner, Jameson Williams. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Buccaneers, just ahead on EA Sports.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one, they're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
This is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his...
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field. And, of course, at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady. They start to drive with White. Gets past one man. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right and a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack, and speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And here's Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 17 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown. And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
Lance and company going on 4th down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that is taken. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. 30. 10, 5, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was their partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, for Trey Lance, not only was he the youngest quarterback in the 2021 draft class, but many say he had the strongest arm, too. And he showed it off here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Brady throwing complete here to Fournette. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Again, it's Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it.
He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. A little juke. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Hit and dropped behind the line by Dre Greenlaw. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Brady. His throw incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. This is taken at about the 14. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all to score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to McLeod. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Niners at 11-1 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when you realize those points aren't going to count?
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady gives this to White. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this out past the 25. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Here's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And
this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. after the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the Parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those Parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. To throw, it's Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Inside handoff down to Fournette.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Here's Jake Camarda now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Brady now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From midfield, here's Brady. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offensive coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Brady. This one taken in by Alton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, we talk a lot about referees trying to protect quarterbacks, and no question they're going to protect number 12.
And really, truly, around the league, the intent is to protect all quarterbacks. It's just common sense. Those are the guys everyone comes to see play each and every week. And that call was pretty easy.
And it's caught. Touchdown! Mike Evans from 13 yards out.
And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. McManus's point after is good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Lance.
He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
He's taking moves in this one. He's pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lance now to throw.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
The Lance going to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe Momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
first down. Brady. He completes it to Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Lance throws the interception, his third. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down to the scoreboard second quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy they want to get extra involved.
Keep finding ways for him to get the football. Keep force feeding him in that way. Get to the half. Kind of reboot. Start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard.
They'll be looking for a little more juice here in the second quarter before they do hit that halftime locker room.
On first down, Lance.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Lance.
And Shark calls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Jamison Williams
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. This is taken way up at the 25.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The final shot before half for Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Fielded right around the 8. Trey Lance leading his offense out for this next drive.
And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance, he's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Lance now on 1st down. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And Lance will try again on 2nd down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Lance again. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 2nd and a long way to go. Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. The 40. The 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49 D as they scored a touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. So out come the Bucs now. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Brady going to throw. Evans has it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. Here's a give to Fournette. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus's point after is good, and that will tie our game here in the third. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Fielded right around the 8. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. They were trying to take a shot, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Lance looking to throw it.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Lance now on 1st down.
And this is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Again, it's Lance.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Lance.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Lance. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. We're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Lance on the move to his left. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 28 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
He's airing it out for Williams.
And this is incomplete.
6 points.
Could not hang on.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready?
Now a play fake. Lance.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He'll buy some time right. Gets this one to use check. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Flush to his right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and goal.
Lance. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? The quick slant caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Lucky there just to avoid the safety. Able to fight through the tackle, but still backed up near the goal line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Fournette is in trouble, and he goes down to the end zone. 2 points. That's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw, it's Brady. This one taken in by Otten. On the move past the 40. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown. Cade Otten. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been in a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Completes it to Samuel. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Lance looks to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Lance. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. They'll wind up losing missing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. After the sack on first down, Brady. He's got Otten. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. Ray McLeod, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Niners have retaken the lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
He'll get that out to the flat to right.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. From the gun, it's Brady. He completes it to Jones.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty of production.
Brady's throw there complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady.
And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
McManus's point after is good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. So Lance and the Niners down by 4. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Here we go.
They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Lance back to throw. Pass complete, Samuel.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Now Lance.
Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Lance looking to throw.
Got an open man. It's McLeod.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man, because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
Throw left side, complete to McLeod. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Here's Lance.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Mike Edwards picks it off.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about in pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove, because any guy's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him, so he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Buccaneers, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5 and 8. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the 49ers,